Jen Fortin, and I am a senior manager of continuous improvement. Close to 13 years now. My role is to listen to people a lot, colleagues. We analyze the way that we work, our processes, and see if there's opportunities to improve them. I can work with every team on different processes. It's not necessarily in the shop. It's everywhere. So it's ever changing and sometimes frustrating, but always fascinating, because we discover things and we want to get better and better and better. That I like to paint and that I like to write. So I've actually published 5 books, and I haven't sold any paintings because they're not that good, but I like it. I love it. It clears my mind. To do what I do, you have to be resourceful, because it's never the same thing. One project will ask you to know how to do stats really well. Another project will ask you to be more artistic. It really depends. So resourcewful, tenacious. Sometimes it takes a while before a project gets to where it needs to be, or it's not a priority. So we have to be tenacious, and I think a little crazy, but just enough. If I was to start over, I think I'd be a carpenter. I would like to work with wood. I'd like to work with my hands. When I received the ambassador, I think that was the biggest one for me, because it represents the values, how you live them, and how you not only live them, but you can be a model for others in the company. That was a big honor for me. Yep, it was a long time ago. My dog had just died. I was at a different job. I was in the States at that point, and one of my employees at the time came to knock on my door and gave me a little rock, like a crystal-like rock, and she said, I wanted you to have that every time that you hold it and you think about it, about your dog. It's going to be very positive. And it was just the thought behind it and the surprise of it. I still have that pink rock. I don't necessarily believe in that energy stuff and everything, but it was so kind and so spontaneous that it really was meaningful to me, that one gift. It's not really a gift, but it's more like an event. It was for my parents' 50th anniversary. My parents are very difficult to surprise. We told them that we were going on a trip with them, we were going somewhere. I had to convince my dad that I was going to drive, because he always drives, so I managed to convince him. And we actually stopped on the way to where they thought we were going, and we arrived to a cabin that they didn't know we had rented. And all of my family was on the balcony there waiting for them. And I'm like, they didn't even realize it right away. I'm like, did you see those people? I said, there's a lot of people. And then all of a sudden, oh my God, it's Eric, it's Stefan. And they were like, it's the surprise. It's more about the surprise than the gift itself, And then we were there 3 days, the whole family to celebrate the occasion. So I try to be as personal as possible, whether it's written or just speaking. Words, I think, are really, they can be embarrassing sometimes, but they still mean a lot more than I think, like a gift card or something you just buy somewhere. Friendly, ingenious people. I like to work together to solve issues, because not one day is the same at Altrum. We always do different things, custom orders. So I always have to think of what's the best way to serve the client. As a team, a lot of fun, a lot of thinking, brainstorming. That's what I like about it. First of all, I have the freedom to do what I'm about to say, but it's really to explore new learn constantly, because if I'm going to work on a project on the printers, well, I have to learn about color management, about how printers work, and it's a lot of research. So on every project I grow, because I have to learn something new to know what I'm talking about and to be able to push the project forward. So it's non-stop learning. I think there's the people, first of all. Get attached, we like each other, it's the team. It's also, I think, the trust to try different things, to grow, to do something different. So it's the freedom to do that I think we have room to explore, to play, to try things, and that's really important. Be open to anything. Be ready to challenge things. We expect that from you. Just because I tell you to do something that way doesn't mean it has to be done that way forever. So